It was one of the most frightening chapters in LA history. Charles Manson and his band of followers committed some of the most gruesome murders the city has ever seen.
Our colleague David Ono is here now with more on a little-known aspect of the Manson investigation. David.
What made it all the more horrifying, for weeks, no one had any idea who the killers were. On tonight's 2020, you'll hear about a key break in the case that was actually discovered by ABC 7. A few years ago, on the 40th anniversary of the murders, I met up with that Eyewitness News reporter who helped crack this case. And here's part of the report I filed in 2009. It was August 9th, 1969, a hot summer morning. The sunrise would cast a light on one of the darkest chapters in Los Angeles history.
I don't think that any of us who were there, we were the first television crew on the scene. We had no idea what we were walking into.
That morning, Al Wyman was an ambitious 29-year-old reporter for ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
And we got a call from the assignment desk telling us to go to a house in Beverly Hills at 10050 Cielo Drive. This was a driveway that led to a dead end, and the dead end was that address we were sent to, and there was a gate that was closed. There was a chain link fence, and you could see all the way through the chain link fence, and there was an automobile inside with the body of Stephen Parent.
On the scene, he walks me through it like we were sent back in time.
They went in this way on this side and cut the phone lines so no one could call out.
Wyman recalls standing at that gate all day. The details began trickling out. 5 dead, including Sharon Tate, pregnant wife of Roman Polanski. Even more shocking, how they were killed, brutally shot or stabbed. 169 stab wounds between the 5. The killers used Tate's blood to write "pig" on the front door, a macabre message that shocked and confused the city. But in the weeks immediately after the crimes, there were no suspects. Evidence was hard to come by. Today, you'll find it locked away in a storage closet in the DA's office. 37 boxes in all, now infamous, even iconic items that came to symbolize the brutality. The long-barrel .22 revolver used in the Polanski house. The rope tied around Sharon Tate and Jay Sebring, still stained with their blood.
The rope had been thrown over the rafter, and then each end of the rope was kind of looped around the victim's neck.
The bloody clothes worn by the murderers from the Polanski scene.
Clothing was actually found near the scene of the Tate murders by a film crew. I believe it was a Channel 7 film crew.
That film crew was Al Wyman. It was 4 months after the murders.
What we did, we came here and actually stood right here in this spot and said, okay, if we had just killed these people, we are covered with blood, where would we go and where would we throw the clothes?
Wyman and his crew got into their news vehicle and started driving down Benedict Canyon, estimating the murderers' escape.
Let's time how long it takes me to undress and redress. And I put the stopwatch on and ran it for 6 minutes and 20 seconds. And at that time, when it hit 6:20, I said, okay, where are we? We stopped and got out and looked over, and I said, my God, those have to be the clothes.
That day, 40 years ago, Wyman files this report.
6 minutes and 20 seconds of moderate driving up Benedict Canyon led us to this spot. And looking over the edge of this hill, we found several pairs of blue jeans and what appeared to be some very dark sweatshirts.
This is exactly the spot, and driving up Benedict Canyon, as we've done just now, this is the only place, there was no guardrail at the time, this is the only place that you could pull off.
This is where we found it. It's right down there.
When the LAPD arrived on the scene, detectives were not happy. The media figured it out before they did.
We were notified by my boss, Lieutenant Robert Helder, who received a phone call from what I believe is Channel 7 News.
Detectives weren't too thrilled. The assistant DA who prosecuted the case, Vincent Bugliosi, wrote the bestseller Helter Skelter. In it, he writes about ABC 7's role in cracking this case. And you can see the 2-hour 2020 special Truth and Lies, The Family Manson, tonight at 9 o'clock here on ABC 7. Back to you.